Alright, I have not done a recent video of my room or pictures, but since I put this on Twitter, it would take forever to put all these pictures, so I'm going to do another quick video of my man cave update. Some call it a man closet, but I call it a man cave. So, I've added quite a bit. I don't know what was in the last video and what's in, if that's going to be new in this video, but I'm just going to go over it real quick. It's nothing lengthy. I'm just going to pan around a little bit. So let's go in. So my upper deck here has got some things that may be kind of new. I picked up the hauler, Pennzoil hauler that goes with his car, and I got the smaller one. And I think I had him last time, so there's that. And this is the number 18 collection. That's when Bobby Labonte drove it, but this one's actually Dale Jarrett's version here, which is, then I got the small one there. So, then I got my little characters up here. I'm not sure if I had these last time or not. There's Dale Jarrett signing a car, a die cast. That's pretty neat. Then there's Bobby Labonte, and then there is the man, Jimmie Johnson, and Jeff Gordon. But as you can see, they're kind of tiny. They're just up there with my glasses. So these are some things I got for Christmas. My daughter bought me a Kyle Larson, a couple collectibles from him, and then the Stenhouse Jr., which those are pretty neat. I have little Jeremy Mayfield corner here. It's not much. Let's see. I think you all had seen the Richard Petty collection. It was up top. That's pretty neat. I'll get better lighting here in just a moment. Then I have another Ricky Stenhouse I picked up recently. Here, if I get better light here. And as you can see, that one's actually autographed. And I picked that up for $1.50 at a flea market, which I thought was pretty neat. So, let me click on a light here real quick. There we go. And let's go back over here where the computer is. This is my my father-in-law's collection that he gave me. He was a big NASCAR fan for years, and he collected the little ones, and I thought they were pretty awesome. There's the old collector series, and quite a few. There's old Ralph Earnhardt, which is actually, I don't believe is any relation to the Earnhardt family. Carol Yarborough, that's one of my favorites right there. Neil Bonnet, his little one. And then just some Davey Allison stuff up there. I did get a few things to go in my Bill Elliott corner. I got his character with the hood. I got that from my father-in-law also. And then I picked up his Mack Knight and the Batmobile McDonald version he drove. So I need to get some more of those. And then I also got my Dale Jarrett. Let me pan the light around here. Got the Dale Jarrett little corner here, which I thought was pretty neat. Another little character. A few little things of his. Like I said, I don't really have a favorite driver. I collect schemes and anything that's on sale for $1 or $2. And so, let's see. Then my Terry Labonte Avenue. It's kind of grown. I thought that was pretty neat. I got a little one there. And a little keychain that's older. But I did get a few Terry Labonte items, which I picked up, which I thought was pretty neat. And there's that one. And that's not a Terry Labonte, but it takes up space. So, then of course my Mark Martin section here, which this is pretty cool here. That's a street stock of Mark Martin when he was just a youngin'. Might tweet that to him and see if he can tell me a little bit about that. He'll answer your reply or your tweet sometimes if you you ask him a question every now and then, he's pretty cool about that. Now, I did pick up another Cartoon Network, I believe. I think it was this one. Yeah, that one. But I thought it was pretty neat was I picked up a couple of the Cartoon Network small ones, which were pretty neat. I think that's pretty cool there. And then, of course, these are ones I've already had, but I thought that was neat. And I tell you what's pretty awesome. This was a Christmas present from my daughter that went in my Jeff Gordon section. She went to Old School Diecast in Evansville, Indiana, and they helped her pick out this unique Jeff Gordon scheme, and that is Imron Elite Paints, and they have truck paint. And if you, I don't know if you can tell, but if you look closely, that car is actually painted with a flat matte truck paint that they actually use on their trucks, on their utility trucks. That's what that diecast is painted with. It's the actual paint, which I thought was pretty cool. So put that on my Jeff Gordon shelf. I have this here. That's I think that's new since the last video. My other daughter, bought me the Jimmy Johnson hauler, which I thought was pretty awesome since he's retiring this year. Picked this one up the same as the Ricky Stenhouse Jr. Day. It's not. It was $1.50 also, and it wasn't autographed though. But can't have it all, right? So, and then of course down here are my more of my Jeff Gordons, my Earnhardts, and then there's my Petties. I love those. And this scheme here is actually on Trading Paints, and I've been racing it, so that's pretty cool. Then my wife picked up a few things from the thrift store we've been going to, which I thought is pretty awesome. And it's these, this Ford Thunderbird, which the top actually comes off of it. The hood's actually lifts on it. Of course, I'm not going to be able to get it up. Nope. No pun intended. Then there's a small version of it. And then this was pretty cool. I had the Corvette, but then she bought me a small Corvette and went on with it. Now this is what's really cool. I'm going to put this in the light. This is a I believe it's a 55. Bear with me just a second. I'll get better lighting. This is a pretty cool die cast she picked up for just a few dollars. It is a 1961 Porsche 356. Let me get it in good light here. Sorry, bear with me here. This is pretty cool. That is the detail in this thing. I don't know if it's going to pick everything up. The detail in this is pretty awesome. If you look at the dash in this thing, it even has the Porsche emblem on the steering wheel. Has the knobs. Those visors actually, there we go. Those visors actually move up and down. That trunk opens to show the engine. And of course I've only got one hand available, so I can't get it open, but that's pretty cool. The sparkle paint on this thing is unbelievable. I think she paid $6 or $7 for this. Came out of an estate sale, and unfortunately people pass away and no one wants these items. And the place we go to where we got these, and a lot of these NASCARs came from that place. It's unfortunate, but at least they're getting a good home, which I think they're getting a good home anyway. And then over here, let me get it light again. I picked up a few new items. I got the there's the Kevin Harvick Winners Circle car. That was pretty neat. It's just a little card she picked up. Like I said, not a big Harvick fan, just I love this. I love collecting neat paint schemes and all the little cars. That was, I think, none of these were more than $1.50, $1, something like that. Then I got the Muppets. And then I love the old Mad magazine. Those were the Spy vs. Spy That's a Casey Kane. That's pretty neat. Got duplicates of the Earnhardt, because sometimes I'm out and I can't remember if I have one or not, but love those. Love all those. Rusty Wallace. Picked up all these little haulers. They were $1 a piece. No, they were in a bag, and all of them were in a bag for $1. All 3 of those were in one bag, so 33.3 cents a piece. And of course, I have my Earnhardt stuffs back here. I think you may have seen all of them in the last video if you watched it. If not, I think a whole 12 people watched it, but that's okay. Picked these up recently. Like I said, I just love the paint scheme. We're big animal lovers, so, and I'm a big M&M lover. So I picked up the M&M, and I like Burger King too. So I like to eat. Again, there's my one. This is very special to me here. My brother Jim, who lived in Florida, he passed away a few years ago, and my sister said he had that and gave it to her, and it had been sitting on her windowsill, and she saw that I collected things, and so she gave me this one. He picked that up at the Daytona, at the Coke 400 at Daytona, so that's pretty cool. It actually has the wing on the back, but it has the Daytona International Speedway, and it's got the date on there, July 6, 2008. He attended that race, and they were selling those or giving them away or something, I'm not sure. And here's a new one that my grandson gave me out of his room. He was so proud. Waylon, the Aces, if you're watching this, then you know Waylon. He's said hello a few times, but he was so proud to give me this to add to my collection, which I was very happy to have it. And I've got a Lamborghini, and then I've got the Bentley, which I think is pretty cool. Those are actually just little wind-up toys, but I picked them up for a few dollars at I think it was Ross or something like that. That was pretty neat. So I think that's pretty much the end of my collection. I haven't done a ton of stuff. That's my NASCAR banner. I got that. A lady gave that to me for Christmas. I've got some awesome calendars down here that my daughter gave me one, and then also my wife picked that NASCAR book up at Ollie's. And then a lady who gave me that banner also gave me one of these, which is pretty cool. These calendars are pretty awesome because not only do they have neat pictures, but they show the dates, and it has a lot of track information, shapes, location, fastest lap, that kind of things. But those are going to be pretty awesome pictures to frame if I can find any more space on the wall. Now, I had mentioned to JW of the Aces that we were going to probably do a cabin out back. We've kind of put a hold on that. I was able to free up some space in here, add to it, and I like my home for now. So until this just becomes too much and I'm just busting at the seams, then until that day comes, I'm going to stay right here. So, like I said, short video. Just wanted to show you my room. This is my rigless rig. That's what I call it, because there's actually no rig there. The monitors actually sit on a shelf in the closet. Let me see if I can pan that around a little better. Get a little bit better light here. And let's see if I can. There we go. Yeah, they just sit on a shelf that I had built out of my bigger shelf. And then my chair sits on a couple cornhole boards that I cut up. And I made a little place for my keyboard down here. And of course I've got my television that I can watch there. And this is where I just took away all my boxes. I try to keep most of them. That's not even close to all of them. I have so many. Just picked up a little off-roader there. I like my Hot Wheels also. I don't get as many as I'd like, but I will eventually. But anyway, that is my room. Like I said, this is quicker and easier than doing pictures and trying to tweet out 4 pictures at a time. But as you can see, you've never seen my room before, it is actually a 10 by 12 closet, and there's our new dog. Say hello, Tofu. His name is Tofu. He is 7 months old and he's 70 pounds. A little bigger than what we thought, but we love every bit of him. And then this is Milo, and that's Harley Bear. We made him a bench in the window. They love to look out the window. So, that is my closet. As you can see, as I pan out, it all fits in there somehow. Alright, so unless I do anything drastic, probably won't do another video for a while, but if I do happen to move or make a new room, I will let you know. But thanks for watching. I just like sharing this stuff. I think it's fun. It's neat to collect things, and it's even more fun to share them. So, until next time, bye.